possums, and welcome to another episode of Look Fabulous, Feel Fabulous. Now today, I believe this is going to be the movement that I'm going to be doing for probably the next hour. So I've been practicing this afternoon, and now I just need someone to add a hoop for hula hoop dance fitness. Let's get started, possums!
Puerto Rico, esta bomba yo la dedico a toda mi gente de Puerto Rico.
This is like the silliest lift in the class. All uphill from here.
Bomba, bomba está presente, aquí lo canta mi gente.
Getting our air guitar on, possums.
Siempre baila, baila y goza, mi bomba puertorriqueña. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Para siempre. Yo te traigo esta bomba puertorriqueña. Yo te la traigo de Cupey, de Vega Baja y de Santurce, de todas partes de Puerto Rico.
Wait for it.
Yes, nice. Did you feel it? On the spot. So again, yeah, you can take it step by step. Taking 2 steps.
How's that?
Brilliant, so that is a harder version of that trick.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so when you go the same way through, it's a little bit easier because it's going kind of slower rather than
Right, okay.
opposite way, which is kind of the next stage of that trick. So it's
Oh,
really good.
right.
It's brilliant.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it the same way. So I'm
So
going to
for
go
yourself, follow it around. Perfect, yeah, like that.
Okay.
And when you
Right.
want to stop, then push with your back.
A toda mi gente de Puerto Rico, a la familia Fontanet, allá en Cupey Alto y Lo Mejía en Vega Baja, que gocen. Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Bomba, bomba está presente.
If you can see less than 4 glasses, you don't have to change direction. Yes.
Bingo!
Don't forget that push with your back as well. It'll work.
I'm not even close.
So with this one, it is about being confident on your waist, and then you're going to slowly
What's the
get it.
move that I'm kind of doing, Kate? It's sort of like a circular. Is it just backwards and
So
forwards?
basically, it's backwards and forwards. The main thing that you want is a 2-power push. So
Right.
you can go like forward and back, you can go side to side. You need to
Right.
get some even pushes on either side of the hoop. Feel when you get the timing and the rhythm of it,
Okay.
which you are getting.
Because
It's got it.
I'm either going too fast or too slow. I'm not sure. Well, it means I don't know what the timing is. But so, okay.
Awesome.
So
That's it.
that feels a bit better.
That's
But then I feel like I'm slowing down or something, or I'm like a.
So slightly in top half, you're starting to sort of push a little bit. Don't need too much.
So it's
What you
just-
actually want to be strong.
Right,
Core
okay.
there, you're not moving top half really at all. So it's
Right.
all coming from the lower body.
Okay. Like, yeah. Okay. Lower part. Yeah. I'm getting like.
Higher.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay. So.
That's really good. But yeah, basically, you don't need to ask kind of what to do with the arms when they start.
Yeah, I know. It's sort of like. Yeah, I know. I've got to. Back your arms.
Yeah, so either some people kind of see them up like that, so they throw the other way, it's quite nice and graceful. Bits you, but it's going
darling. Cheers. I'll get there, Possums. I'm going all forward and all with my chest and no back. So it's like even. Straight back. Apparently it's very good for your posture. Okay. How's that? That feels strong. That feels good. Keep breathing. Sorry, don't hold your breath, Possums. Try side to side.
A toda mi gente.
Okay.
Step up, step to your knees. Yes, it's brilliant. Totally got it.
Oh, yes. One thing.
Excellent.
Perfect timing.
Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Para siempre.
Possums, end of the class, and I was bolstered by these two lovely ladies, mother and daughter hoop stars of the future, potentially, ladies. What do we think?
Why not?
Hannah and Moira. Ladies, how long have you been hooping for?
Like just since before Christmas, maybe like
Right.
mid-November, something like that. I think
Not
was
an
the
awful
first-
long time,
yeah.
and I admitted
Right.
I've never been able, not even when I was 10, have I ever been able to get a hoop. So that's why we started the class, and also it was a great opportunity for Hannah and I to get together, not involving wine and food.
Yes, this is the challenge, ladies.
Not,
isn't
not,
it?
to, not to the exclusion, but a nice wee catch up and a bit of exercise as well. So.
And it's like one
all
time in the
good.
week, like, and then I know I'll catch up with my mum because I don't live at home anymore, so that's good.
Oh, so hula hooping's bringing families together. I love this. Not just wine and cheese, which always is. Oh, look! Oh my God, the symmetry. I can't cope. And so, do you think you'll keep it up?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's really good,
definitely.
and it's really fun. It's really fun. It's really good, and
great
it's not
fun.
very serious. So
No, yeah. So you
you know what I
can
mean?
ease
Like, you
into
don't-
it.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're like.
Party it for a whole 1 minute and the Olympics the next.
Oh, wow. And on that note, Possum, so this is the Lady of the Hour, Kat. Thank you so much for having me along this evening.
Total pleasure.
Oh, I absolutely loved it. You know, Kat, it was so funny. I had a penny drop moment when you told me it's as much forward as it is back. So when you're getting the movement of backwards and forwards, I was kind of giving it all forward and no back. So thank you for that.
You're not alone in that. It's quite a common thing that happens when people start.
Yeah.
And also, the round and round thing.
Yeah,
I really think
you
it's
just
all
think
about
in your
that.
head that you remember being like 8 years old and doing it like that, and I guess everything works when you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
You can kind of pull anything off.
Yeah, I guess you're a lot smaller, but also my little brother's got a Wii and he was doing that, and that's how you do it on the Wii Fit. And he beat me on the Wii Fit because even though I'm a professional hula hoop teacher, so I had to stay up all night to win. And it's totally different, so I think a lot of people have that idea, but it's wrong. And actually when you know it's forwards and back, it's probably going to work. And I think there's probably about 3 things you tell people they're always going to get it. And that's one of them. The other one's just breathing, because people always forget
I
to
know.
breathe.
I totally held my breath.
But again, once you know about that, then you can fix it. So I think for a lot of people, they spend ages trying to do it on their own. But actually, if you have the right size hula hoop and you do those things, then everyone can do it.
That's another thing. I would have thought the bigger the hoop, the more challenging. I would have thought the small ones, that's not got very far to go around. But it's absolutely the other way around, isn't it?
Totally. So proportionally to you, you've got so much more time to think about the movements. So
Yeah, so there you go, Possums. You can look incredible with a whopping great big hoop and impress all your friends, and it's actually easier. So, Kat, how long have you been hula hooping for?
About 7 years. So it's my full-time job. I travel the world and yeah, it's amazing. You can't really complain. I teach all ages. I've taught like 3-year-olds up to 99-year-olds, and I just love it.
Really?
So accessible. Like everyone can hula hoop in some way, you know. And yeah, it's just you see how much they don't take themselves seriously.
That's true.
Yeah, it's impossible to hide as well. If you've got hula hoop, you're so obvious, so you have to just accept that and then be confident. And so I love seeing people go through my classes, and after a couple of weeks, they really come out of themselves, and they start. And you see that in everything else as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That is one thing I really noticed in that class was sometimes, and that's part of this series, is about not taking yourself too seriously and just having a bit of fun. And you don't really realise it, and you've built up a good sweat at the same time.
Yeah.
Everybody in that class, they sort of walked in the minute they got the hoop around them was just like all, you know, just gonna let it all hang out and like these big smiles.
Yeah.
So what's one of your most memorable shows travelling around the world?
Oh my god, I did a show, I do fire hula hooping. So I did a fire hula hoop show on top of a mountain in Norway, basically like in a ski resort at this festival of ice music. And it was just the most surreal moment. Like at one point I was actually falling down the hill because my shoes were like quite slidey and I had fire, like on my hands, and yeah, I was just sliding down. But it was so beautiful, and they had like ice xylophones and ice guitars and all these instruments crafted that would only last for 10 hours. And yeah, we were this fire and ice. It was amazing.
My God, that was a little bit moved. I was thinking totes emotions and picture that.
I should do that again. Yeah, and I've got a hula hoop troupe called the Sirens of Spin. So
nice.
they're brilliant ladies, and it's the same thing. Like just the kind of atmosphere you get in hula hooping. Everyone's so positive, and they're so excited, and it's just like a nice atmosphere of women being so supportive of each other.
Yeah.
I think, and I've had a few ladies come and just be so surprised by that. One of the girls in the Sirens troupe, Sirens of Spin is the hula hoop troupe, she wrote this beautiful blog about just like, oh, it's changed my life. I didn't know that I could have female friends. I didn't know that I could have this atmosphere of just all of us having a goal together. And it's not about watching, you know, trying to impress guys or anything like that. You know, it's just, we've got a common skill and we're trying to help each other get kind of further up with our skill. And it's just so nice. So I've done lots of memorable shows with them as well.
Oh, I bet you have.
Yeah.
It's so, you know, that's such a long way. I just met Moira and her daughter Hannah, and they were just saying the exact same thing about them in a mother and daughter being able to do something together that's really fun and gets them together socially when they're not just drinking wine and eating cheese, which would be the alternative.
You can do that too.
Definitely. That's what we'll be doing in about 10 minutes.
Quite well together, actually. You'd be surprised.
I'll remember that. One last question, Kat. What is it that hula hooping works in your body that maybe going for a run wouldn't?
Ooh, okay, good question. Well, so I do some forms of hula hooping. Like I practice with like loads of hula hoops at once, and that is very similar to that kind of runner's high. Like you get so exhausted and you get that adrenaline, and it's amazing. So you can do that, but you can also, I feel like it's the most versatile kind of exercise I've ever done, because you can be training your mind at the same time doing something that's a bit complicated, or you can be doing something that's quite meditative where you're just closing your eyes and you're feeling the movement of the hula hoop, and that a lot of people do that just to like de-stress after a long day. So I find like it's got all of those things. It works your mind in a different way, whereas I feel like when I'm running, which I love, my mind sort of switches off, and that's the thing I like about it. It's all in the pace, you know. But with hula hooping, it's like state. And when you get that, it just is amazing, and you can really move to music and respond to everything.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I can see that, honestly. Well, this lady, I can't recommend her enough. Get down and see Kat. This is, you know, don't be shy, possums. This is the sport for you, seriously. So from Kat and I and everyone in the class, thanks for joining us, possums. We'll see you at 8 p.m. next week for more Look Fabulous, Feel Fabulous. Okay, bye.